I've never done something like this in my life.
I got to meet so many beautiful people.
Doing art nowadays, it's really complex. It's not just a business, it's something much more than that.
We, we are going to miss all this.
Yeah, what's happening in FAMES is a very unique experience for the students, educationally speaking, because most of the students from performers and composers don't have access to such unique and such niche part of the music world in their own conservatories. It's something that the facilities of the conservatories also, most of them don't have the possibility to help them understand which kind of world the world of film music is, and which kind of demands it has from musicians, from composers, the timing, the precision, just the attitude in a recording studio and how that works. It's very different for all the performers when they have a headphone on one of their ears, living in a room that almost doesn't have any reverb from the walls, living in kind of a vacuum and still play with precision together. That's not something you can do in many schools. So that's something very unique that FAMES is offering. And for the composers, most of the times the chances to have their music heard, which is written for an orchestra, is a no-go for most of the conservatories as well. It's very rare that composers can write something for orchestra and have it performed during their education. So educationally speaking, this is one of the best experiences that I can imagine any student would want to have.
I'd never recorded before. I'd never played, just commissioned like new music for a film or before. So that was all brand new. And the whole process was very enlightening with the industry and with how recording works, right? So it was really cool to work with Alistair and Tim. They were both very smart and they both had a lot to say and a lot to help with, so that was a great experience.
And one other very important element is that we have students from three different levels of the three different layers of this work, of this industry, basically. Performers, conductors, and composers. And the way that the composers and the conductors, students were working with each other also was very inspiring in a way, because they were really trying to imitate what has to happen in the real world. From whatever they learned, that they heard from myself, from the coaches, from the other mentors, they really tried to position themselves in those borders when they're communicating with each other, to really try to fix everything with precision. And that was beautiful to see, that when we are very clear with the borders, that what is needed, students will try to actually fit with those borders and become new humans, you know? And that development we saw in the week with everyone, not only with the orchestra, also with the conductors, also with the composers. From the beginning of the week, of course, the first composer that goes in is like completely, they were all nervous anyway, but with the first composer, when he goes in, he's like not only for himself, but also for the other composers that are observing what's going on. They also start learning more and more together. And you can really see an exponential growth in all of these students in every discipline that they were busy with.
I feel like as a player, it's something that is very valuable to experience, to get new music in front of your eyes, to have the composer right next to you, and to have the conductor who is gonna actively mediate between the two of you. I feel like it's a deeper experience of playing together in the orchestra. When the music is fresh, when the composer is right next to you, this is something that you do not always encounter. We always wanted to spend time with each other, so we're always hanging out in the evenings, in the breaks, during the meals. We spent a lot of time together, and I feel like we all needed each other after coming here to a place no one of us really knew. So it was very enriching, I think, to get to know all the people from different countries also. It was a great experience, absolutely.
Another thing that these facilities of FAMES is so unique for this reason as well, that helps the musicians and the people who are working together to learn together, to become closer to each other. The fact that on a daily basis they're spending time together while they're rehearsing, while they're resting, while they're eating, while they're... That's really amazing, that they get the chance to know each other personally, and the vibe of this year was amazing as well. Like everyone, it's as if they all knew each other for entire 2 years and now they are having this experience together. It didn't feel at all like as if they just met each other on Monday, you know, which is just a week ago. But if already from the second day, third day, you could feel everyone is connected to each other and feeling at ease with each other. That helps a lot. It helps a lot. It's a group learning experience, and the closer the group is together, the more care everyone has also for each other's learning, which I find very, very interesting. That there is more patience between the students as well. They have patience for each other's learning, you know? That's so valuable. Yeah, of course, the other side of this experience is about the collaboration between different cultures, which is thanks to this institute and thanks to the European Union possibility of having all of these students from different schools to join each other. And myself, I always come here every year with 5 students from Amsterdam Conservatory as composers and 4 students as performers. And also in Amsterdam Conservatory, students are from everywhere from the world. So there's a very high percentage of cultural diversity already in that school. And then they come here as well, and you see another level of cultural diversity in FAMES. And I think every year that we are passing, I'm experiencing this. I don't know if this is only in FAMES or is it... I believe it's much larger than FAMES. Every year that is passing, the younger generations are becoming more connected and related to each other regardless of which culture they're coming from. This is an overall experience I'm having, and you see that in FAMES too, for sure.
We are going to miss all this.